This is my 2021 travel tips Florida edition. Went to Florida a few weeks ago, and the purpose of going was for my birthday. I wanted to take just like a really fun like self-care trip where I didn't do anything like excessive. I literally just went to relax and decompress and just have some really nice self-care time. My first tip for you guys is going to be, if you want to make the most of your trip, I highly suggest renting a car. I think that having a car at your own leisure is one of the best things that you can do if you're traveling. It just makes the whole experience a lot nicer. If you have the means to do it, I think that that's a really great thing to do. You can get a car for a pretty decent price if you do your due diligence and you do your research. I would check different prices on competing websites. I would highly suggest not using the Avis car rental company. I don't suggest it. Another one of my tips is going to be, if your flight lands late, I suggest getting an Uber directly to your hotel from the airport, because a lot of the car companies will not allow you to grab your car if you land super late. So there's like a certain time window where they will not let you take your car. For instance, if you land at like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, a lot of those car rental places are actually closed and they won't allow you to pick up until like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., something of that nature. If you don't do that and you want to just pick it up that day, I suggest using Enterprise Car Dealership. I had a great experience with them. They were super easy, super quick, and well priced. One of my first stops when I was in Florida was to Miami South Beach. I was super excited to go see the Versace Mansion. It's something that I've always wanted to do. I am a designer. I designed my own product 3 years ago, and I have a patent currently pending on it. So design and fashion is something that I am very passionate about. Versace, actually, Gianni Versace, was very sick for a long time as he was designing. And if you also know about my autoimmune disease, if you've seen my other videos, if you know me personally, you know that I struggle with autoimmune, and it can really affect my daily life. I basically wake up every morning in pain because I'm not on the correct treatment right now, and there's more about that story coming. Probably next week I'm going to be talking a little bit more about that. Just to be in the presence of an icon like Versace and to be outside of his mansion and just looking at it and knowing everything that he's accomplished, even through being so sick, was really something that I enjoyed so much. If you enjoy fashion and if you know Versace and his story, I definitely suggest going to see the mansion because it was just a really cool moment. I would say that it's almost not even worth going to the Versace Mansion if you cannot go inside. The whole aura of South Beach, downtown Miami, has changed a lot since the time when Versace was there, and it's just a different scene. One of my tips would be that if you're a young girl, if you're cute, you know, especially, but if you're just a young woman, you should probably travel with a friend. The Versace Mansion actually has, its security is very high. They have high security. There's about 3 or 4 people or 5 people standing outside at all times just to make sure that nobody just goes in. You actually cannot even go inside the Versace Mansion unless you have a reservation to eat there or if you are actually staying there. The average cost a night to stay at the Versace Mansion is about $2,000 a night. And then you can also book a reservation to eat there. So if you're going in to eat or if you're staying there, you can actually go inside. If you're not staying there, they won't let you in. My tip about the Versace Mansion would be it's definitely cool to go check out. If you're alone, maybe wait until you have a friend with you or something. But if you're not alone or if you're staying there, if you have the money to stay there, do it because it's so iconic. In Miami, just like something you should always do is go to Wynwood. You should definitely check out the Wynwood Art District. That is just such a sight to see. It's so much fun. There's art all over the walls. There's murals, really great food. super fun thing to do in Florida is to go to the Everglades and see the gators, like alligators. That was so fun. You can take an airboat tour and you get in this boat and you're literally in a lake full of alligators, which is pretty thrilling. And then after the airboat tour, we went to like an alligator show where this man was handling this huge alligator, and he literally, like, there was a part where he put his face in between the alligator's jaws.
But I know when I don't die in the first 20 seconds, you guys think they're tame. It's not a thing. If you slip when he does that, your hand is gone. Now, most of the show is jokes, so why you laugh? This is not a joke, and it's very dangerous, so before I do it, I want some motivation. You guys enjoy the show? Yeah! All right, here we go, very carefully.
Oh my gosh.
Right there.
And you'll spin around on, don't worry. What's up, buddy?
Stick your leg out now.
That's right, where'd you go?
Just kidding.
Now, alligators are capable of jumping 3/4 of their life body length out of the water, so if you're sitting on the edge, no worries.
What? Why are there wild vultures just in the parking lot? So that was like really crazy and an experience that I'll never forget. And then I also actually held a baby alligator. Like, wow, we are really moving up in the world. I stayed in Boca Raton and I absolutely loved it. Another really cool thing to do is, if you're in that area, is to go to Mizner Park. Mizner Park is really gorgeous. It's very luxurious. They have tons of shops and restaurants and ice cream places, and it's just really, it's a nice aura to be in.
It looks alright in the pictures. Getting caught out for the trip though, isn't it? I fall apart with all my heart. And you can watch from your window. I'll be getting on my first plane. I'll see the veins of my city.
Deerfield Beach is absolutely gorgeous. It's probably 15-20 miles outside of Boca Raton.
Time to bring the bass back. When I'm on the 405, all I do is smoke and drive. All the things I'm finna do.
Last thing is that if you're looking for a really awesome gluten-free vegan cafe, I came across the Modern Rose Cafe, which was so delicious. Totally blew away my expectations. They have really yummy coffee, so I got like an iced latte, and I had this, it must have been temp egg. I think it was a fake egg, or like a tofu egg with like a ton of spices and whatnot.
Let me tell you this, the older you do get, the more rules are gonna try to get you to follow. You just gotta keep living, man. L-I-V-I-N.
Hey! Okay, now that I've arrived to the Gator sighting, dude, I don't know if anybody's ever been so excited or if I'm just like lame for that. I don't feel lame. I feel like it's pretty freaking sick. So now that I made it here, I'm gonna go ahead and I want to try my vegan breakfast now that I'm finally parked and I'm at my destination to see the gators, which I'm so excited about. Ho ho ho! Are you serious? Mmm! Oh my god, really delicious. I got the white chocolate iced coffee. I ordered the modern breakfast, or I'm sorry, modern egg sandwich with avocado. I added avocado, but it's all vegan and it's gluten-free too. They have gluten-free bread, which is huge in my book. I need gluten-free. It just like definitely makes me feel a lot better. I don't even think I can eat all this right now. This is kind of a big sandwich. Maybe I could. Oh my gosh, literally 5-star. They outdid themselves. And they're so sweet there. Like the girls, everybody working was so nice. It's like a very chill, relaxing spot. Those are my tips and tricks for 2021 Florida traveling, especially if you're over towards Boca Raton, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and Deerfield Beach. Those are my suggestions for traveling. Don't forget that you cannot overpack. Your suitcase has to be 50 pounds or less, so don't forget that. And yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll be back next week to talk to you guys more about some of my medical stuff that's been going on. It's tons of fun, so don't forget to check back in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!